it is quite a pity that amidst the whole problem that we are facing from, the elders, this elder statesmen in the government, we still have youths who came out in Kogi, had placards, had banners, go out to talk about the current INEC chairman. I mean, he's been on the news, he's been everywhere on Twitter, people have been dragging him about him being a partisan, and as to why the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria decided to make him the INEC chairman. Now, I'm wondering, these are the same youths who are fighting and saying we want a new government, we want a better government. What is changing? Is it tribalism? I don't know, Mr. Kelvin, what do you have to say? What do you think about this whole situation?
I think the Nigerian political system have always been centered around the interest of the people, which cut across their religion, their tribes, their ethnicity. I think the time has come when Nigerian youths have to rise up above that, their emotional ties, that ties to their own background, their religion and the rest, and face reality and face what will really bring about the development of the country at large. Because as you can see, the INEC chairman in question, that is person of Wole Amupitan, right? We can see that he was actually an APC member,
very active,
very active APC
for a
member,
very long time.
for a very long time, and he was being selected, to head the INEC chairman, which is supposed to be the INEC body, which is supposed to be an independent body,
a neutral
body. So meaning that is to say that automatically APC is going to take the seat. APC is going to take the presidential seat, come 2027. If this guy is going to be present, and it's not really a surprise to me, because according to Vanguard News, they say that over 1,000 youths came out to protest, this selection, protest that he's their son. Basically
that is what is making me I'm so angry.
We see that INEC is a national body. It's nobody's village kingdom. That you can come out and say that it's your son, so you should allow your son to rule. If your son is playing partisan politics, if your son is a politician, you should let him go. There's no need. But I understand it could be again that those youths were being paid for to come out to protest for this man.
Now talk about paid youth, right? I don't understand the vision the youths have for 2027 elections. Now, they are saying that this man is a man of integrity. He has integrity. He has been a vice chancellor. He has done this. He has done that. And he's also going to deliver. I beg, I don't see a fair delivery there. And on the other hand, are we to really blame Amupitan because he was not the one that appointed himself? Should we still go down to the presidency?
Anyway, for me, Professor Joash, who happens to be the current INEC chairman, outside his academic accolades, being the deputy vice chancellor, he was recently, few months back, appointed the current INEC chairman. But in his Twitter handle, people noticed that he has been a partisan supporter,
which is not a crime. He has the right to vote for anybody he wants to vote for. But the position he's having right now.
See my issue here. My issue here is it's simple. When about last week, somebody posted a picture that the current INEC chairman is an APC person, and it's backed it up with saying that he was also one of the leading counsel for
the
presidential election tribunal to President Tinubu and APC. So I don't know, but the news here is the youth getting involved. The primary question here is why will because it's his community people. So I believe the system is our own person, is our man, is our community leader, is blood. Now, if you check very well, go to that local government that is protesting against this, that they should leave their son. If you check very well now, his name in the field of education might not have given scholarship for any youth in that community. I'm only just using it. So now they just wanted, because he's our brother, he's in the system, let him be, leave us alone, leave him alone. I beg to differ anyway. I don't know why the youth is there, but I believe he's a paid is a paid protest.
What if it is not a paid protest? How long do we continue to say these things that these people might not be civilized enough to know what's going on?
You can't tell me it's not a paid protest.
It's a paid process, and there's something that you should know again. You see, I've always said this, that I don't always blame the Nigerian government for anything. I actually blame the people. Nigerians, I don't know, they need to reformat our brain. They need to rework, especially the youth. They need to rework us. They need to rewire our brain.
Who started this mentality?
Because it's not about mentality.
Still started with the government.
It's not about mentality.
We tend to satisfy that immediate. We tend to satisfy that immediate hunger.
There are countries,
in place of of a national development.
I've always bent my own analysis is on survival instinct. It will keep draining us. There are countries in the world that you don't even need to do anything. You will get paid based on you are jobless, you are not just a graduate. It's not on the record. But here in Nigeria, they have impoverished our mind that if they give you 1 naira,
every little thing is a very big thing.
This minimalist mindset that we have. A governor, somebody you elected to build roads, infrastructure, do this, do that. Now, that person is owing. I mean, I don't even want to go to the aspect of infrastructural development. I just want to use the aspect of recurrent expenditure. That person is owing, but maybe not him, but maybe the previous government was owing backlogs of salaries to. I'm using an example. Now, a governor now came in, or a chairman of a local government, or the president, or whatever, now came in and paid that salary. You see people jubilating upon somebody that came to work, did 30 days out of the and you paid him salary, and some person are celebrating salary being paid.
What are you celebrating?
This is the kind of content
that's why I get to see a politician come and promise light and good road. Is that what you should be promising at this point in time?
You need to promise me that it is. Why are you
basic?
Light and good road and water.
Basic. I was having a conversation with my friend, and he was saying something about the things that are so basic in other countries are just too huge for us here. It is basic to have a car. You see somebody driving an electric car, you're like, ooh, it's an electric car. What is special about an electric car? Because you don't have access to those things very quickly. Why are you, idolizing good roads? That is the reason why you are there in that position to do those things.
Anyway,
and when these things are not done, the little that is done, we see it as huge. If somebody comes down and promises you, okay, I'm giving you 30 million naira, speak on behalf of President Tinubu's government and say that it is going well, will you not take that money?
You jump on set and talk something.
You won't say anything. Why? Because you've not seen 30 million naira before.
Let it not be like we are digressing. The talk still remains that the youths, jobless youths, because majority of them they don't have a job. Jobless youth of a particular community is protesting against their own brother, because Nigerians, because you can't be this. One thing I don't know is I think the constitution of Nigeria needs to be revisited.
How long?
Have you not been heard of the several amendments and amendments?
Electoral Commission or whatever. There's no need or any constitution that should warrant a president placing. So it's something that maybe the whole Nigerians, people that are of 18 years who can vote, find a way. Let's organize this INEC chairmanship position as if it's something people come out and vote. This is the person we are voting for.
We want for the electoral body. It's not an appointment seat.
With the way it's going right now, it's no longer INEC, it's DNEC, Dependent National Electoral Commission, basically.
Because that's a nice thing. Just like we've been in the government of the rights.
Appointing somebody that was his lead counsel when he went for a petition tribunal. So do you expect transparency in 2027 result? I don't think so. Now, based on his Twitter, what he posted, now I think the INEC came and denied it. They called it a campaign of calumny. But the records are there. I don't think I can, unless it's coincidental. I have the same name as Professor Josh. Let's say my name. You have the OPay account. Even funny enough, one of the Twitter dictative, his confirmation letter, that phone number that they were dictating, which through caller was showing the same name. Did you understand what I'm saying? Was showing it. So now the INEC is trying to deny the fact that it is not him. The community people are only fighting because it's their brother there. But I just hope that at the end of the day, let them gain something. Let it not be like they were giving something to come out and do solidarity protests in favor or in for their brother whom President Tinubu appointed. But as it stands now, let's see how it unfolds, because there is too much pressure on the INEC chairman. Just that with time. Okay, they recently said that the INEC has set up, the presidency has set up a forensic committee
to investigate. Yeah, there's nothing to, to investigate there.
Let's hope and see how transparent APC, they can be. Because you can't be a partisan person and be a chairman of a community, a country of over 234 million persons.
The 1,000 youths are coming out to protest their son.
Now, the thing is, this process will not stop until the basic things that we need to have are basic. Because if the basic things we are supposed to have are not basic, I'm sorry, we will always keep falling into these same cycles and it will keep continuing. Thank you very much. My name is Hosanna Okorafo.